Um, Greetings, greetings, greetings to you all, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. Yeah, I bring a wonderful greetings to you all this very day, this very moment, the year of our Elohim, the year of Chukwokike Abiyama, the year of Oputamano, the year of Abasi, the year of Ogene. Yeah, we are live and direct with you live on the Coastal Biafran TV. Coastal Biafran TV are a TV that is meant designed for the coastal region people, the nation like Izo Nation, Urobo Nation, Anyoma, Anyocha, Igbanke, Itsekir, Isoko, Urobo, and so on and so forth, for them to be able to hear their voice, for them to be able to speak to the world. Of course, we are here once again and we are going for the business of the day. And we're going to start by playing our national anthem. Wait as you listen and be blessed.
King of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our great heroes, we nothing fear. Our lives for we shall perish, we shall protect our hearts from fallen fools. But in the price is death, for all we would give. Then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to be from consecrated nation, O Fatherland, this be our solemn pledge, defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The road that which embodies the free shall always be a part of liberty.
All hail Biafra. Please, for the sake of our guests, we are playing the German national anthem as well. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. As you all know, this is Coastal Biafran TV, and my name remains Onajite. Onajite Higo. I am an Uroko and Izon speaking Biafra from the coastal region of Biafra. And right now, I will be going to the people I have in the house. And as we are doing so, I will encourage you to encourage other people to join us this very afternoon. Invite other people, invite other comrades, let them join us, especially those IPOB members living in Deutschland, living in Germany. Tell them to join us this very afternoon because there are a lot that will be touched this very afternoon. Quickly, I will go straight to the people I have in the house. So, in my first right hand, I have the person which is also a family member. Please, Mazi Joe, can you please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the world? Let them know who is on the screen. Please do that.
Okay, thank you, Mazi. My name's Mazi Joe Agafie. I am from Aniocha. Aniocha is in Delta State. Is a region of Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you so much, Mazi Joe. Quickly, I will
Yeah.
be going straight to our guest as well, Mr. Gothold. Please take the mic and introduce yourself to the world.
I am from Regensburg in Bavaria and member of a refugee solidarity supporter group. And our idea is that international solidarity. Yes.
Okay, like you all here, Mr. God is an international lawyer and international activist, and they are
Not lawyer, not lawyer,
sorry, international activist.
activist. Yes.
Yeah, and the idea, as you have heard from him, is to show solidarity to the voiceless people around the globe. Okay, now let me quickly go to Mazi Joe after the introduction. Please, I want you to quickly share your own plight. And, I understand that you have been working with Mr. Gothold.
Gothold,
Please,
yes.
I want you to open the floor by, putting more light concerning your own understanding about the Biafran struggle, especially within the Western world.
Okay, thank you, Mazi. Thank you. As we all know, we are IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. I'm an activist here with Mr. Gothold. He has been helpful in this activism that I do here in Regensburg, and also pertaining to the Biafran cause, pertaining to what I want, which is referendum for my people. I do always talk about it with him, and he became interested in our plight, and he said he would like to know more about our plight. That's Biafrans, and coming coming with us on this platform is an opportunity for us to let him know that all we want is referendum, and he can use his good position, to speak out for us to German people about the fact that they have to come to show us solidarity so that they will be able to champion the easiest and fastest way of achieving Biafra as a nation. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much, Mazi Joe. Quickly, I'll be going to Mr. Gothold and Mr. Gothold, please. I will want you to explain to the world, what does the German law says concerning the international international freedom. What does the German law says about this, and what does the German law says about persecution of any nation or any ethnicity? Please, Mr. Gothold, can you take the mic and speak to us?
Sorry, I didn't understand all what you are saying, and especially I participate here to learn more about the situation in Biafra and what your political struggle is. And I'm interested to learn and to hear what you're telling us.
Okay, let me start in this way for a better understanding. Biafra is a nation that has been existing um, in the beginning of creature. Biafra is a nation that was founded in a place in Africa, and in some almost a century back, we were colonized. A century or 2 centuries back, we were colonized by the Western world, by Britain, and when we were colonized, and we were colonized as a nation, actually. And at the end of the procedure, we were actually joined when we were seeking for our freedom. We were actually joined illegally joined with some other nation in Nigeria, and the nation is called the Arewa, and the Oduduwa, the Oduduwa people, and we are the Biafran people. So we actually, Britain actually joined us together, and it's something about this very three nation that was joined together forcefully. We are people, we are people from ancient. We are ancient people that does not believe in any other religion. We, of course, we know God. Our names, even before Christianity came
Sorry,
in.
please speak slowly. I understand until now, but please, for me, as not English, I understand until now, but please slowly.
Okay, okay, let me try to be slow as possible. Now, the issue here is that we are a free people before we were colonized, and when Britain came to us, colonized us, and Britain joined us with three other two nations. The two nations are Oduduwa and the Arewa Republic, because we were seeking for freedom at the same time during this period. And Britain now used this opportunity to forcefully, illegally combine us together. And there is something different about this very three nations. We have the most important differences within us, which is belief and religion. We have different beliefs. I can understand in the situation of the Europe. Europe have the same belief. They have the same. They share the same vision, and that is the reason why a nation like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Belgium, and so on and so forth can come together and say we want to form a continent or a gathering called Europe. But in the case of Biafra, we never had any agreement. We never had any conversation to say we want to come together as a Nigeria. But going further, there is a war that broke out, which the Nigeria state forcefully bring to Biafran people. They forcefully bring war to us in 1967 to 70. We fought the war with Nigerian state, with Britain of all people. We fought with Britain, Nigeria, and Egypt as well. We fought with them for good 3 years. Just the way the world are now painting it that Russia are invading Ukraine, that is exactly the way Britain, Nigeria, and Egypt invaded Biafra. They invaded us. They forced our people to accept another faith. They forced our people to be in Nigeria. And since we ended the Civil War, a civil war that took the lives of 3 million people, 3 million people in Biafra. Most of these people are children. Children, underage children, were starved. They were starved to death. No food, no water. This is a policy that was introduced by Britain. This same Britain. It is a policy that was introduced by them that Biafran children that know nothing about the war, children that has no idea, they has no idea concerning the war. They were forced, they were starved to death. Our women were raped. Our women were raped till death. And these are the kind of atrocity, these are the kind of evil that Britain and the Nigeria state has committed against our people from 1967 to 1970. And going further, from 1970 till 2023, Britain and Nigeria state have been killing Biafrans in thousands. We lost 3 million people during the Civil War. But after the Civil War, we have lost more than 3 million people. We are being slaughtered. There is a news that broke out where Britain and Nigeria are now selling Biafran kidneys. They come to Biafran land. They take every Biafran son and daughter. They arrest them illegally and they took them to lab. They cut their belly. It is happening as I am speaking to you right now. It is happening in Biafra land. It is not a story. It is a reality. Something that is happening live and direct now. After this very program, I'm going to forward some information to back up everything that I have said to you here as an evidence. So now, they are now harvesting Biafran children. They cut their belly, they harvest their organs, they harvest their kidneys, they sell it, and even their manhood, they sell it to China, they sell it to Asia, to United Arab Emirates. Kidneys of Biafrans to save the kidney, to replace kidneys for the Western and United Arab Emirates nations. What are we saying here today? It has now done on us that despite all this evil that...
Sorry, please, I repeat, speak slowly because I'm not English native. Sorry, I understand until now. And also when I speak in my language, sometimes I continue speak quickly. So please, always slowly for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, anytime I am going faster, you can stop me, then I will come back slowly.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you for that observation. And I also want to inform you that English is not my language. English is not my mother language. My mother language is Urobo. So I'm not an English person, and English is not my mother language. Now, going further, we have been suffering this pain. Britain and Nigeria have been harvesting our internal organ and selling it, taking it to their lab, selling it in their different hospitals and their different surgeries. Now, despite the killings, till this very day, the day that there is a man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, here is his picture. He is the leader of the indigenous people. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Biafra, there are a lot of nations under Biafra. We have the Igbo nation, we have Urobo nation, my nation, we have Izo nation, my nation, because I am partly Izo and Urobo. So We have Isoko Nation, we have Isekiri Nation, Igbanke, Anyoma, Igodomigodo, and so on and so forth. And we all agree that we have a leader. We all have faith in this one man. We all love this one man. All this nation put together supported this one man. We all said, I am a signatory to this, that this man should be my leader. This man is an Igbo Biafran, but me, as an Izo and Urobo Biafran, I said to myself, because of the consistency of this man, because of the truthfulness of this man, I said to myself that this man should be my leader. And at the end of the whole story, the old Biafran land, we now have a leader. After our internal leader, the first leader who stood and fought with Nigeria and Britain for good 3 years, we now end up having this new man, this new leader, who his name is Mazi Inam, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is Igbo Biafran. And since he has emerged, we have been agitating peacefully to seek for a referendum. Just the same way the British people seek for a referendum out of Europe. Just the way Britain seek for referendum to move out of EU. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, we seek for a referendum, agitating, doing rallies, without no ammunition, without no guns, no weapon, no bullet. We are only agitating with our flag, the Biafra flag. Here is our flag. Here, this is only what we are using to agitate. We are only agitating with our flag. And the Nigerian state, with the order, or should I say with the instruction of Britain, was ordered to kill our people, to shoot at them aside, to kill them in every single provocation. And since then, they have been killing Biafrans. They have been killing us as a Biafran. They have been killing every of our children. They rape our children. They slaughter our children. Children that knows nothing. Children that does not even understand what their parents are dying for. Children that does not even understand what is Biafra, or what is Nigeria, or what is Britain, or what is freedom. Children that cannot even speak. Children that cannot say, I am feeling headache. Ich habe Kopfschmerzen. Ich habe Bauchschmerzen. The children cannot say this. Ich sage unsere Kinder von ein Tage bis 3, 6, 10 Tage, 10 Jahre, von ein Tage bis 10 Jahre. These are the children that that Nigerian states are killing. They take the children from their mother, they slaughter them, and the world is not speaking about it. The world keep quiet. The world are not speaking about it. We agitate in Deutschland. We make a lot of rally in Deutschland, but still the German government refuse to speak about it, refuse to listen to us. That children are dying. We are not talking about the adults. We are not talking about the elderly. We are talking about the children, the kinder. These are the people that are dying day and night. These are the people that the Nigerian state are slaughtering day and night. And when I mean Nigerian state, there are people who is in charge. There are people in that Nigerian state who are in control. There are people whom Britain are using to kill Biafran people, which are the Fulani Janjaweed, the Fulani race. They are killer. They are the ISIS in West Africa. They are the Isba in West Africa. They are the Boko Haram. They are every terrorist you add in Africa. They are all from Fulani race. Every terrorist you add that, anytime you hear that there is a terrorist in Africa, know that they are talking about Fulani race. They are the terrorists we have in Africa. If you go to Somalia, you go to anywhere in Africa, including Ghana, Nigeria, they are all Fulani terrorists. Now, this is the situation we are facing. With all this impunity, Britain, with the help of Britain, they now kidnap our leader, the leader of the Biafran people, Mazi, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They kidnapped him from Kenya and they rendition him back to Nigeria. This man do not have Nigerian passport. His birth certificate is Biafra. This man's birth certificate is Biafra. This man was renditioned back to Nigeria illegally. Extra rendition back to Nigeria. They kidnapped him, they blindfolded him, they covered his mouth, they handcuffed him, they chained him in legs and hands, and they returned him back to Nigeria. And Britain and the EU has refused to speak. So, in other words, for me to hear from your own take, what does the German law say? The German law, what does it say? I know that you are an international activist and you are also a German activist as well, because you are a German. So, what does the law say concerning this extra rendition? Before you can take somebody from Germany, for example, before a German citizen who Germany says he has committed an offense and they need to bring him back to Germany, what does the law of Germany says about this? Yeah, it is a question to you, Mr. Gothold. What does German law says concerning extra renditioning people back to their to a place, either their country or elsewhere?
Sorry, I didn't. Did you ask me something? I didn't understand.
I just asked, what does German law says about renditioning, like deportation, deporting somebody back to his country?
Of course, the German law says this is not legal. This is illegal.
This is illegal. So these are the kind of things we want people like you as well to push to the world, to push to the German parliament, to push to the other German activists, if truly they are truly activists, to push to them, tell them about this story, tell them about a nation that is being manhandling by Britain. There is a video that I'm going to play for you now. There is a video that I am going to play for you now.
Okay.
This video contains EU, not just only Germany, not just only UK, including Deutschland, including Germany itself and other European countries. They are now going back, they are now coming to Biafran land through the Nigerian system to come and take our oil forcefully, not willingly. Forcefully, of course, we understand that the Europeans are having crisis concerning the war going on in Ukraine and Russia. But we, the Biafran people, we have said to the Europeans, we have said to the Germans, we have said to the United Kingdom that if you want oil, if you want crude oil, if you want gas, if you want anything, come to us directly. Negotiate with us. We can even give you this thing in a better price, in a cheaper price than you can expect, than for you to connive with Nigerian government that has been killing us, because all the oil in Nigeria belongs to Biafra. All these things, all these mineral resources, gas, crude oil, benzene, diesel, everything are in Biafran land. We have said to German government, negotiate with us. Fight, help us achieve our freedom. We are going to give you this thing cheaper. We can even give you for free if you want. That for you to connive with the Nigerian government and come to kill our people, to take this oil, to take this gas, diesel, forcefully. Here is a video that actually said the whole story.
The European Union, EU, is mounting pressure on Nigeria to ramp up its gas supply to Europe with a visit to Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, Mr. Mele Kyari. The visit comes days after EU ambassadors paid a similar visit to the Minister of State Petroleum Resources, Mr. Temipre Silva, apparently in a bid to mount pressure on the country to raise its gas production. Since the Russia-Ukraine war started, Europe has sought to free itself of Russian hydrocarbons, which produces up to 40% of its total gas consumption. At the event, the federal government had urged Europe to step up investments in gas and other hydrocarbons in Nigeria to be able to help meet the EU energy demand.
Do you listen to that? This is energy demand this is a demand that EU could have had freely. We could have given EU this energy demand. We could have given them the energy freely. If they could have come to Biafran people and tell the Biafran people that they need this oil. But all we ask for is our freedom. Our freedom as a nation, our freedom as a people. Just the way the UK, the United Kingdom took their freedom, or should I say, separated themselves from EU, from the European Union. This is exactly what we are asking for. This is exactly what we are telling the EU. And this is the area people like you, activists like you, Mr. Gothold, should come in your activism forum. Speak to your people concerning Biafra. Any information you need, I can forward them to you immediately. Any information, we have catalog of evidence of everything I am saying here. We have catalog of evidence of everything I am saying here. And that is the reason why I am telling you this. To go to your forum, tell them our demands, tell them how important Biafra is to Europe, how important Biafra is to Germany. Let other activists and other international activists like you know that if Biafra can be free, you don't have to search for any other partners in terms of crude oil, in terms of energy supply, in terms of gas and benzene, and so on and so forth, including gold, cocoa. We have all these things in abundance. We are going to negotiate and work with you as a partners, not as a slave. Please, my brother, Mr. Joe, I will want you to quickly give your own take on this, and we can hear from Mr. Gothold, and we can call it a day.
Um, all El Biafra. Um, Mr. Gothold, you have heard from my brother, Mazi Onajite, about everything he said concerning Biafra. Um, for long, you and I have known. You have invited me to many programs affecting refugees here, and you know how how sad I am sometimes in regards to um, the way our people are being treated here. Um, Today, we are talking about Biafra. Biafra is a country, is a nation of 70 million people. Biafra existed before Nigeria came into existence. Biafra existed before many countries of Africa existed. Every country that we see in Africa were all divided amongst Europeans in Berlin, and it was under the chairmanship of Otto von Bismarck, in collusion with the British, French, Belgian, and all of them. They divided Africa because of the natural resources that they need to fund their different economies. Now, as we know, Germany does not have any colony in Africa anymore, because after the World War II, Britain and French divided all the German colonies amongst them. Now, we Biafrans want a situation where we can exist as a nation, where we can exist as a country. We have everything in abundance from where we come from, in the land of Biafra. I believe that it is not all the resources underneath our land that we Biafrans do need 100%. For instance, here in Germany and Europe at large, they consume a lot of gas, most especially during the winter. We have trillions of tons of gas beneath the land of Biafra. But right now, the Fulanis, who are the jihadists, the Fulanis, who are the ISIS, the Fulanis, who are the ISWAP, the Fulanis, who are Boko Haram, they are doing the work for Britain. Britain is using these Islamists to wage a war against Biafrans. Britain is supporting them against Biafra. Britain is giving them informations and they know with the knowledge on how to kill Biafrans. Now, as my comrade said earlier, They are killing our women, our men, our children, our youths. They harvest their organs. They harvest their kidneys, their livers, their hearts. They kill them, they open up their bodies, and they harvest all the internal organs. Some they ship to China, some they ship to Europe, some to the Middle East. We know how important the
This gang
organs.
that took
We
Dr.
know
that kidnapped Dr. Audu Benedict,
we know the importance
the son Iranum Audu,
how. Thank you, Mazi. We know how important organs, internal organs, are to Europeans, Chinese, and the Middle East Arabs because they smoke a lot, so they need to change organs. So there's a market for them where they can kill people and take them all to various parts of the world. Now, why do we need Biafra? Why do we need Biafra as our own country? We need it because we cannot coexist, we cannot live together with Fulanis. We cannot coexist with people that kill us because some of our people are Catholics, some of our people are Baptists, some are Jehovah's Witnesses, some are Anglicans, some are Pentecostals. Now, why is it that Europe, EU to be precise, and America does not care about Biafra? Because Britain has made it important that the news about Biafra must not be spoken. Let us look at what is happening in Ukraine right now. There was an agreement between EU and Russia. Now, EU is going against it by wanting to arm up NATO, Ukraine to be a member of NATO. Fine, nobody is against that, but respect should be accorded to each other. Russia has been killing a lot of Ukrainians, which is a big pity. It shouldn't have come to all this. Now, all the news outlets, BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, NBC, all of them.
Sorry, man.
Yes?
That will not concern us. If they let me kid as that will not concern us. We'll not talk about it.
Now, the problem at hand is every day they talk about Ukraine, but they forget Biafra. They don't talk about us. Our people are being killed every day in thousands. Children are being killed every day. Women are being raped every day. Men, youths are being killed without provocation. Without provocation, they kill our people. All we want as a country as a nation of 70 million is to be on our own. Is to be on our own. We want to exist as a nation. We want to decide our fates. So we want to use this opportunity to talk to you, Mr. Gothold, that we want you to go out there and preach to people about what is happening to Biafrans. Biafrans, many of them are Christians. 80% of them are Catholics. But nobody is talking about them. The church in Rome, the Vatican is not talking about them. Nobody. But we are being slaughtered every day. We want to use this opportunity, Mr. Gothold, to ask you to go beyond this level we are talking about Biafra, to talk about Biafra for us. We want our nation, we want to be on our own. And we know, and I know, with the people that you know, that something can happen. You can talk to people. Thank you, Mazi, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we have less time now. So, Mr. Gothold, please, can you just give us your take and exactly what you've understand so far concerning what we have told you?
So, first of all, let me say thank you for inviting me. It was very interesting and I learned more. Joe already told me some things. What will be the next steps in my head? We are in Regensburg and we are a small group. Don't think that we are very strong. But and the main work of us is how to say the international solidarity in supporting refugees, especially against deportation. But on the second way, we have to learn about the problems in the home countries, especially now in Biafra. And Joe said this is the truth, why they don't tell us about the situation, for example, in Biafra. What will the next steps? I propose, I stay in contact with Joe since some years. We will stay in contact and probably we will invite him, first of all, in a small circle to continue this issue, these problems, and to think about maybe we can organize a public meeting or press conference or something like this, where Joe or the other comrades, friends from your party organization can give information. But this will be not in 1 week, not in 2 weeks, not in 3 weeks. We are not so strong that we can organize everything, and we are not professionals. So this is my what I have my ideas. I will stay in contact with Joe and also you, the other comrade. Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you very much, Mr. Gott, and thank you very much, Mazi Joe. You're doing a very great work. And
Thank you,
we
Mazi.
appreciate you, Mr. God, for honoring our invitation. And of course, we'll be the next time you'll be coming, you'll be the one speaking. So we'll love and we'll actually love to hear what you've done for us so far and for entire refugees who are most importantly Biafran refugees who have been mistreated in the space of the Europe nations, and of course, especially here in Germany, because we heard that there are still some Biafran refugees that have been maltreated by even deporting them down to Zoological Republic of Nigeria, which is in Nigeria. It is called Animal Kingdom. It is animal nation in Africa, within Africa. So, of course, we'll be working in those areas and we'll be giving you, in fact, we'll try to connect you with the lawyers um, that we are working with as well, so that you people can pass information to each other and speak to each other. Thank you very much. Here we have my brother, Mr. Joe, and Mr. Gohot on Coastal Biafra TV. Thank you very much for coming, and see you next time as we call the program
Okay.
again.